Hey guys, it's me, Carly, and coming at you with another video. And I'm going to be discussing Legends of Tomorrow as a series whole because it's been a few weeks since I've watched the finale, and I'm only talking about the finale because Katie Cassidy was in it, even though I wasn't really happy with the way they used her because I wish she was there in like physical form, as in when I say physical form I mean like where everyone can see her, not just her loved one, but we'll get into that a little later. So overall I've been enjoying season 2. McRory has really become one of my favorite characters despite the way his team treats him, because he's not dumb. I mean, he's not the brightest bulb, but he's pretty people smart, and he can read. He's people smart. He has emotional intelligence, and he's really just grown from being this drinking, eating meathead to this eating meathead. That's a funny term. To this emotionally intelligent guy who still likes to eat and drink beer and crack jokes and all of that stuff. But yeah, his teammates don't treat him the best, still look at him as a thug, and that's one of the issues I have. And then he told about the Spear of Destiny to Leonard, even though he thought Leonard was in his mind and he thought he was seeing things, and they know he's probably suffering from PTSD and nobody even says anything about it. They just make cracks at him and tell him it's all your fault, you're an idiot, blah 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 blah. And then there's and the other problem I have with the show is the ships. Why do all the ships have to be semi-terrible or just downright terrible? Like Ray and Kendra were totally terrible. Ray and Kendra were a terrible couple, and you downgraded a hot girl to a love interest. And then you have Amaya and Nate, which that was just super weird because she's with Rex Tyler. Amaya is from 1942, and she's old enough to be his grandma. And she has a granddaughter, like, around Nate's age, I'm pretty sure. And Amaya works with his grandfather in the Justice Society. So, their whole relationship was weird. And then Nate deciding to go back with Amaya to 1943 is just weird. And that might change history, so I really hope it doesn't. But, well, that will change history. Yeah, I don't know. All your ships suck, and it's like, let's put two characters together and slap them together, and then make Sarah make out with every woman through space and time she sees, because that's all bisexuals can do. Make out with every woman. No, I don't say that, but that's how you treat Sarah. So. Even though I think Amaya and Sarah had better chemistry, even though that would still be weird because Amaya is older than them, and she'd be like in her 90s. So, yeah. I felt like the Justice Society was very underused, and I was like, yes, Justice Society. Maybe we'll see them bounce in and out with the Legends. I mean, I know the show is called Legends of Tomorrow, but maybe we'll see some Justice Society characters help out. Nope, you either kill them off or you write them off the show. So much for that. Awesome. Okay, and now we have, what do we have? Oliver? Not Oliver. Okay, so then you have the Reverse Black Flash catching up with him, and he finally kills him, because in the previous episode, Reverse Eobard Thawne is running Star Labs. Thank God he has better security because, like I said, like every person on Flash is either an idiot or they really don't know how to do good security. But Eobard Thawne is smart enough to have good security and keep Black Flash locked up. And then, so reality's been rewritten. It's kind of Mick's fault, even though he didn't know that was actually Leonard standing in front of him, and then everyone's mad at Mick because, you know, it's all Mick's fault, he's stupid, blah blah blah. And then they all punch him in the face. Amaya dies in a bullshit way, like every effing woman in the Flareoverse do die in a BS way. So she dies. Then they go back in time, get the Spear of Destiny from their former selves, create a time storm because they interact with themselves, and then Eobard Thawne makes a reverse Flash army, which is kind of just laughable, and the CGI was kind of but it's still pretty good for a TV show. And then if he has super speed, why isn't he just going Why isn't more than one Eobard Thawne like killing them or I mean, and it was weird to watch all of them die, like all the legends die, well, a version of them die, and then they totally ripped off Once Upon a Time because he just ran up to Ray, vibrated his hand through that metal suit, that Dwarf Star Aloe suit, and rips it out. He just ripped out Ray's heart. And then I did think Eobard Thawne would give one of the best speeches. There is no shame in wanting to reach higher, Raymond. Yeah. So, I thought his lines were pretty funny. Damian and Malcolm were better in this. Malcolm is utilized better here, even though I'm a former League of Assassins, I can clap again, blah 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 blah. So finally, Sarah gets the Spear of Destiny. She's holding it, even though Maya's gonna break the curse, and then Sarah complains, oh, I'm not strong enough, blah 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 blah, and then she goes back, and then she is in a room with Laurel drinking, even though why is Laurel drinking? Laurel's an alcoholic. I think the showrunners tend to forget that Laurel was a suffering alcoholic, and she overcame it. More on that later. Okay, more on that later. Keep it composed, Carly. So, I didn't necessarily care for the way they used Laurel's character. It was basically just to prop up Sarah and give her a pep talk. And it just showed me that even when it's fake Laurel, she's still the most supportive sister, the supportive friend, and she still finds a way to show kindness, even though Sarah is Sarah. And this is the first time, I'm sorry, that's really disgusting. This was the first time that I felt Sarah was actually remorseful for her actions. I mean, about the getting on the boat and cheating and Leah knew stuff, and she was all sorry that she did it, but she still can't manage to find a way to bring Laurel back, even with the Spear of Destiny. I mean, just one tweak. You don't have to change everything. Just make Laurel back. Gosh, it's not that hard to resurrect her. And don't tell me that you can't bring back Laurel. Even, there are like several ways to bring Laurel back. But y'all writers want to hammer it home the way, oh no, we can't bring her back. She's like so dead. Like we have to hammer home how dead Laurel is. Okay, anyway, back to anyway, Sarah dismantles the Spear's power. Well, I mean, she makes it not work, so she depowers it, gives it to Eobard takes it from her. He says the whatever word it is, and then he tries to change destiny and reality. No. And then he threatens to kill Sarah, and then all of a sudden there's this really weird, creepy roar, and then Black Flash, Reverse Flash tries to get away, but he's not fast enough, and Black Flash goes like this and does that really weird let me vibrate my hand through your chest type deal, and then offs the Black Flash, and then so now I'm excited for season 3 because they ended up in like a post-apocalyptic future, like with dinosaurs, and I thought that was pretty interesting. So let's see what happens next season 3. Also, one more thing. Can you please just get rid of the ships or relationships? Because they're all terrible, and they're all weird, and then, like, first, Ray and Kendra was weird and forced, and just kind of, you just slapped two characters together because you felt like they needed to be together, or you thought they'd look cute together, and then you put Amaya and Nate together, which is weird. It's not a biracial thing, it's just, I'm glad it was a biracial couple, but, well, so was Ray and Kendra, but Amaya is 400 years, is like 90-some years old enough to be his grandma. I guess you could argue that for Kendra, because although she reincarnates, so yeah, and she had a son older than Ray. So all this making all the time traveling and the age stuff, it's weird because she'd be like 90 something. Plus she has a granddaughter, Nate's age, and Nate has a grandfather, Amaya's age, and they work together in the Justice League, so, not Justice League, the Justice Society. So that was just weird, and now Nate's going back to 1943 for some woman, and, I don't know. All your ships suck. Okay. So now moving on to, well, I really want to talk about this episode was the Laurel thing, which I've already discussed. Which Laurel was like, the Spear of Destiny version of Laurel very much paralleled Barry in the sense of seeing things in the Speed Force, how the Speed Force will manifest itself into people he cares about so he can talk to the Speed Force. I know, that's like a really confusing explanation. But now on to the next topic of Arrow. Katie Cassidy is coming back as Dinah Laurel Lance to Black Siren. Sorry. But yay! And boo. And the reason I say yay and boo is because I love Katie Cassidy. I think she's an amazing actress. I thought it was BS that you killed off her doppelganger, Black Canary, in the most BS way possible. And then, just to think you can add any more disrespect, you bring in Evelyn Sharp, who steals her canary cry, uses it better than she can, and then you make her Artemis, even though apparently Evelyn Sharp is her own comic book character, and Artemis and Evelyn are two separate comic book characters in the comics, but you want to interchange them. And then you bring in Black Siren only to make fun of Laurel. And like, well, you bring in Earth 1 Laurel, and use her as a dream sequence, and have her almost marry Oliver, and blah blah blah. You know, that would have been nice if that would actually happen for realsies. Nope, that didn't happen. And then you bring in Black Siren, who Oliver believes in, and Felicity completely just throws out the window. And then you have her like make fun of Laurel, saying Earth 1 Laurel, saying she's weak and a pathetic pill. And I'm so sick of you dumping on both Laurel. It's so annoying because Earth 1 Laurel is one of the strongest people I've ever watched on my television. I mean, she went through abandonment. She got through that. She got a law degree. She had to take care of her alcoholic father because of Sarah's selfish actions. She's put up with her sister's selfish actions. She has had to deal with her sister sleeping with her boyfriend, thinking her sister was dead for 6 years, all because she got on that boat and slept with Oliver. She had to deal with her mom abandoning her. She had to deal with her boyfriend cheating on her and getting someone pregnant. And her boyfriend, basically, like I said before, is a man whore. Or her ex-boyfriend. Oliver Queen's a man whore. Oliver Jonas Queen is a man whore. Yeah, have I said that enough times? Yeah, he's a man whore. So she's dealing with her man whore boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. That's also a hypocrite. She has had to take care of Thea. She has taken care of Thea on multiple occasions. Even better than Oliver could. She has moved mountains for her sister. She would part the Red Sea and do anything for Sarah. She brought Sarah back to life. You're welcome, fandom. But, yeah. Laurel is one of the strongest people I know. So to call her, like, weak and vulnerable and call her a pill, it's so disrespectful. And then to see it come from Black Siren's mouth, it even stings more because I know it's not her, it's not the Laurel I knew, but it's still Laurel to me, and it's coming from her doppelganger, which is just so out of place and weird. So I really hope that when you bring Black Siren on, you will do her some justice. You remember that she can fight good, because remember, she can level buildings. She almost killed the Flash. Her canary cry is 250 decibels. She punched Barry and kicked him, and Barry didn't even get a chance to throw lightning at her. And she got hit by a car and was totally fine. Yet Felicity can knock her out, so do good things with Black Siren. And get rid of Tuna Baloney. Oh, I mean Tina Boland. Oh, I mean Dinah Drake. Dinah Drake. Because you want to call her Dinah Drake, even though Dinah Drake is Laurel's mother. Dinah Laurel Lance. But you bring in this new... So then you bring in Black Siren for one episode, only for her to use her canary cry for everything. Forget that... It seems like she forgot how to throw a punch. Even though Dinah Laurel Lance is one of the best hand-to-hand combat fighters ever. And then you bring in frickin' this new chick with a canary cry, who you conveniently named Dinah Drake, but I'm not going to call her Dinah Drake. I'm going to call her Tuna Baloney or Tina Boland. Whatever one's more respectful, but I like Tuna Baloney better. Yeah, so I'm nervous and happy, and I don't even know how Katie Cassidy does it, because if I were her, I wouldn't even want to be on your stupid show that kicks me in the ground and kicked me and punched me and bit me multiple times, not like I'm speaking metaphorically, and just keeps spitting in my face only to uplift other characters like Felicity, who gets to be in everything when Laurel should be in everything. And then Laurel and Iris should develop a friendship. Also, you need to develop more friendships on the more female friendships on the show, like Laurel and Thea have the healthiest one. And also, if you're going to go on a dark path with Felicity, why didn't you make her depressed about murdering her teammate's family? Because that's what she did! And then you completely assassinated Oliver's character, because apparently he likes killing people. Take it back, Carly. Yeah, so anyway, all I ask you... Yeah, I'm looking at you, Mark Guggenheim, and Wendy Miracle when I say this. Please do good things with Black Siren. And make her punch Oliver Manwhore Jonas Queen in the face. Okay? Okay. Okay, have a nice one. Sorry, I got a little ranty. If you liked this video, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Have a nice one.